Hello my darlings, I'm TwisTay and today I'm going to be talking to you about a movie that proves that you should date before you get married. I'm going to talk to you guys about Crimson Peak. Crimson Peak is about this woman, her name is Edith. She lives in America with her father and she is a writer. She hands over her work over to her uncle to see what he thinks about it, and he says that it's not good. Then a mysterious stranger comes on in. His name is Sir Thomas. And he tells her that her art is beautiful, and they start to fall in love, and she starts to get swept away by his English British accent and his flowing locks and his devilish eyes and... Whoops, I'm sorry. So Edith and Thomas, they get married. When she gets married into the family, she also has to marry into the family, which would happen to be his sister. And she's a little on the Debbie Downer side, to say the least. And she moves into their house all the way to England. It's on top of this hill out in the middle of nowhere. However, when she's at this house, strange things start to happen. And this house is trying to show Edith the history of Thomas's family, how it remembers, how it lives, and how it continues to live. And all I gotta say about this film is dull. I'm sorry. When I first seen the trailers for this film, I saw the name Guillermo Del Toro was going to be part of it. He was directing it. I was really excited. I'm a huge fan of his film Pan's Labyrinth, and I've seen a couple of his Hellboy movies, and I was keeping my expectations visually really high. And the visuals for this film are beautiful. The special effects are very well done, and some of the sets are absolutely to die for, and it's very beautiful. But this movie has been falsely advertised for all of us. It's mostly more focusing on a romance more than a horror aspect of it. And also, it seems like this film, you can take that horror element of it, like the ghosts, thrown out the window, and it wouldn't have any major effect or consequence or change the aspect of this film whatsoever. That's actually really sad. I was kind of able to tell one twist endings towards the beginning, but then of course that twist had a twist to it, and it was a disgusting twist, and I gotta say, no. Alright my darlings, let's get down to business of what it has and what it has not, and I will let you know if the Crimson Peak is worth watching, or if you should date that person for a longer period of time before accepting their marriage proposal after your first date. There are 4 horror movie cliches. Edith, she sees this figure that is in Thomas's house. She sees it numerous times. However, she keeps being told by Thomas and his sister that there is no figure. There is no figure there whatsoever. She's just not feeling well. She needs to go lie down. She needs to go drink some tea. She just needs to just not talk about it. I don't know how many times I've seen this in horror films where they try to tell the person, oh no, we do not see what you're seeing. You're a crazy person. Just shut up. There are 5 true eerie moments, and these eerie moments, they made me just feel completely uneasy. One eerie moment, and this is more towards the beginning, like the first 15 minutes of the film. Edith is home alone while her father is off to a gala. She hears something out in the distance down in the hall. Her door is closed. So she herself is wondering what is going on there. And then suddenly the door starts to open a little bit, and then the doorknob continues to bob. Total amount of suspenseful moments. There's 3 true suspenseful moments, and these have to do with just the music that was coming out, the tension that was building up towards these moments, and just the acting. One moment has to do with Edith. She's getting herself ready for the bathtub, and suddenly you see the red crimson ghost figure, and you see her walking towards her, but Edith is just... you could only see her back because she's focusing on the bathtub filling up, and then suddenly you just see the fingers and they just start twitching, and it just looks so creepy, and it was really good. Total amount of jump scares, there's 3 of them, and only one was kind of dumb, and that was Edith hears a noise down the hall, This is before she marries Thomas, and she opens up the door. It's pitch black hall, and she's talking to somebody saying, "Hello, is any of the housemaids there?" And then suddenly you hear a noise, and it's really stupid because you don't know what's doing that, and it doesn't add any suspense. I'm gonna give The Crimson Peak 2 stars out of 5 because Guillermo Del Toro, I have a soft spot for his movies, especially with the visual effects, the setting, the costumes, all that stuff. The acting was pretty decent, but other than that, the fact that you can take the horror elements out of this movie, aka the ghosts, all that supernaturalness to this film, and it would just still be the same type of movie, is pretty sad in my opinion, and it just feels like a waste. If you're into goth horror films or goth fiction films, then I would definitely suggest that you watch this. But other than that, no, not really. So have any of you guys seen Crimson Peak? What did you think about it? Are you a fan of Guillermo Del Toro's works? And if so, which one is your favorite? Please write your comments below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie that you would like for me to review, old or new, or even a foreign movie? Please write them down below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you seen, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my loves.